Hi guys, welcome to MellowBites. Sometimes all you need is one day, camera, and the curiosity to explore a new place. And that's exactly what brought us to Puducherry, a town where every street feels artistic, every cafe smells inviting, and every corner quietly tells a story. Let's get inside. It's my very first visit to Pondicherry with just one simple plan to spend a day exploring food, culture, and charm of the beautiful White Town area. The moment we arrived, the vibe already felt different. Let's start off with a stay. We checked into a stay inspired by old French style architecture with tall doors, wooden windows, tiled floors, peaceful courtyards, little spaces filled with plants and natural light. Even simple stays here somehow feel aesthetic, calm, and comforting. And honestly, that's what I personally loved most about Pondicherry. Everything feels slower here. Unlike busy city life, places in Pondicherry focus more on experience, silence, comfort, and atmosphere. Walking through the White Town almost felt cinematic. Pastel colored colonial buildings, bougainvillea covered walls, the quiet tree lined streets. Every lane felt like a slow walk through a tiny piece of France hidden inside India. It's a kind of place where you slowly stop rushing and simply start enjoying the moment around you. And of course, it's time to explore the food. And especially, we were excited to try French influenced cafes and seafood around White Town. Being a seafood lover, this part was pure happiness for me. From prawns to squids, from fresh fillets to lobsters, every place we explored brought its own flavors, aromas, and experience. One thing that's impossible to ignore in Pondicherry is the smell coming from the cafes and bakeries. The aroma of fresh bakes literally pulls you inside. From buttery croissants, soft pastries, fresh rolls to baked pies. The authenticity of the flavors here can make any foodie fall in love with Pondicherry instantly. Something else that genuinely stood out to me here was the hospitality. The friendliness, warmth, and service in many restaurants felt truly special. Being a food explorer in many places, this level of welcoming energy honestly felt remarkable. But yes, one thing I personally found a little bit challenging here was the food billing. The restaurants charge 18% GST, which feel quite expensive while exploring multiple places in a day. So if you're planning to explore food in Pondicherry, just keep in mind and get ready for this. But beyond food, what also caught my attention was the artistic side of Pondicherry. From handmade works to creative little corners, there's art and aesthetic beauty almost everywhere you look. As evening approached, we visited the beautiful Arulmigu Manakula Vinayagar Temple, one of the oldest and most loved temples in Pondicherry, dedicated to Lord Ganesha. The colorful architecture, detailed carvings, golden chariot, and peaceful spiritual atmosphere made the visit feel truly calming. And from there, we slowly made our way towards the beach. The evening breeze, the sound of waves, the calmness in the air, everything just felt peaceful. What surprised us the most was how the streets completely transformed Pondicherry. From wood-fired pizzas, grilled seafood, to even simple popcorn stalls, the entire area was filled with aroma of food and crowds of happy food lovers. And honestly, this energy felt beautiful. Overall, exploring Pondicherry for a day turned out to be such a memorable experience. The food, the cafes, the peaceful streets, the culture, the people. The vibe is real. And yes, I would absolutely love to come back here again, especially for food. Meet you in another video. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.